What's up, Peak Timers? Let's go ahead and open up a bunch of new Hot Wheels. And we'll start it off with the 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor. We have a brand new colorway of this one in green with some black highlights. Let's go ahead and open it up and get a nice close-up look at it. Really nice green color on this one. I like how that Ford logo comes up in the back. We've got that black striping that comes up with the Hot Wheels logo just right there on the side of it. We've got the blacked out hood in gloss black. There's that classic Ford Raptor grille right there in the front. On the backs, we don't have much as far as headlights or real lights or anything like that. But nonetheless, it's actually pretty clean looking overall of a vehicle. Next up, we have the 67 Chevelle Ss 396. This one in yellow with Ozlees on the side of it. Not sure exactly what that is. If you guys know in the comment section down below, let me know. But here we go. Look at that shiny yellow color. Yellow being my favorite color. You guys know it. And we've got gray wheels on this one. We've got the black stripe that comes down this center, although it's not on the roof, which is a little bit weird. But still, nonetheless, in that front end, that looks pretty aggressive. It looks like we do have a little bit of an air on the painting right there. You can see the paint is a little bit missed on that one side of the stripe. Big front grille in chrome, which looks fantastic. And from the back, we've got that chrome rear as well. But overall, a nice looking old muscle car. Next up, we have the Mod Rod. This one in white with some colored flames on the side of it, and we got the orange windows on here. Very unique color for the Mod Rod. It did come out in more of a raw look, and now we're getting these different color variations, which I actually like this one. It's a nice white color. It's a little bit pearly. It's not like a pure white. And then on the top right there, we can see that big chrome engine on there. We got the blacked out wheels with the colored lip on there, and then just check out the windows. We've got chrome on the inside of the interior, but then these windows with that tint looks really cool. But just an interesting new color for the Mod Rod. What do you guys think of the Mod Rod? Comment down below. A brand new casting for the 2021 Hot Wheels releases. We have the Aston Martin V12 Speedster. Very cool, interesting, unique looking car. The Speedsters are becoming very popular, and this one looks really cool. If we look from the side, you can see the nice lines, and then when we look at the top, you can see a Speedster has no front window on it, and then it's got the two areas for the passengers. Really unique look to it. Very classic Aston Martin front grille, which is really good. I love the look of all the Aston Martins. And on the back, we have that continuation. Kind of looks like the Vantage on the rear right there. But overall, it's an excellent looking design car. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Speedster look as far as that open look, though. I think I would prefer just the regular window look, but nonetheless, they are very unique looking. Next up, we have the Nash, which is a crazy looking car. And this one, if you guys remember, was one of the Hot Wheels show winners. So this one, we do got in a different color. We'll go ahead and open it up and see some of the unique features on the Nash. And if we look from the side, you can see just how like these tires and wheels are oversized, but when we actually look at them, they are very skinny, which is very unique to this car. And then on the front end, we've got the big chrome engine, and you can see there's little dice at the top right there of the chrome engine. You can see it right there. Very cool new color to this one here. We got the whiteout roof on there, and on the back it looks like it's almost like an area for a tire, but it doesn't actually have a tire right there. But just a very cool, unique looking car, and it's nice to see some new colors of this one come out. 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel, new color release of this one in silver, which I really like silver cars. I think it shows the line of the cars very nicely, so we'll be able to get a good look at this one. As you can see it right from the side right there, it's got Rebel written on the back. These wheel tire combination looks really good. It really suits this vehicle. And on the front end, you can see it will say Ram on there. They've dropped the Dodge nameplate. They just call their trucks the Rams now, which is not too bad. And you can see on the top right there, we got a big open sunroof right there. It looks like a short bed pickup truck. We've got the Ram logo just on the rear right there. Big fat wheel tire combination, but overall it's a great looking truck right here. It's nice to see new colors of this one come out. I believe we got this one originally in a red, and then we got a blue, and we've got this one here in a silverish gray color. Dodge Challenger drift car Hot Wheels racing team livery on this one. This one's actually been proven to be a pretty fast car down the peak time racing track, and it's nice that we get some new colorways of this. I love the Hot Wheels logos on the side of it. The Hot Wheels racing team cars are really cool. It's a matte finish blue color, as these ones are all, and then we've got the nice striping on the front. Almost looks like the Italian flag roughly up there, but not really. It's a little bit cool looking though to see that. And then on the side, you can see just how crazy those graphics look. The gray wheels, the bigger ones in the rear, smaller ones in the front. Big spoiler on there as well. Not much detail as far as the rear end, as far as lights or anything go, but it is a clean looking car overall. You can see the front, not much for the headlights or anything like that, but very cool. I really do like the side profile look of this car with that big Hot Wheels logo. Muscle and blowin', we've got this one here in a new color variation. I like this car. I think it's a nice looking fantasy car. It's a new one that we have, and this one in this color does look very sporty. It almost looks like a Viper crossed with some other sort of car. I'm not too sure exactly, but just look at the engine on there. It's kind of like a titanium look colorway on here. We got the number 53, the Hot Wheels logo on there, and from that side profile, it looks really cool. Different wheels, tires from the front and the rear. That is definitely a unique look to that. We got the big diffuser here, nice painted taillights as well, and that little lip spoiler looks really good. But overall, for a fantasy car, I'm actually digging it. I do like this one. 2017 Ford GT, brand new colorway of this one. Let's go ahead and open this one up and get a nice look at it. This is a then and now series car. The previous variation, the then car of this one, is a Ford GT, and this one does have the livery, which looks like the Le Mans winning car. Very cool. I really like the livery on this one. These white wheels look fantastic on it. Big fan of those ones right here. And just look at the detail. We got the painted front stamped headlights. We've got the nice stripe that comes down the center, the number 4 that we have right on the top of it as well, and then you can see how that stripe continues right to the rear. Great detail overall. Just an excellent car. We have seen this one in many different recolors, but I think this has probably got to be one of my favorite recolors of the Ford GT. 2017 Acura Nsx, brand new colorway of this one. Nice flashy green color with the chrome wheels on there. Let's go ahead, open it up and see what this one's all about. Check out the chrome on those wheels, and that green just stands out so well. There's your nice detailed front end on it. A newer NSX that they have just releasing, and they've reworked the front end on it, which I think it looks better on the newer one, but nonetheless, this is still a very cool looking car. You can see from the back end, we've got that mid-engine right down there as well. The black roof on this one, which adds a nice touch to it, but overall, it's a great looking car. It's nice to see these green recolors. I think green on Hot Wheels looks really cool. Custom Ford Bronco, this time in orange from a then and now series. We saw the orange brand new Bronco. Now we've got this old classic custom Bronco. Check it out. Love the gray wheels on there as well. Just some great details with the roll cage on this one. We've got it in gray, and then I like that painting in the front right there. That looks really good. I love it, and it's got the little, I think it says, I don't know exactly what it says. It says something right at the front right there. It's got some sort of coating on there. I'm not too sure exactly what that means. If you guys know, let me know in the comments section. There is the front push bar and headlights, but from the side, it's just a very cool looking car. We did see this one in blue released as well to match the newer Bronco as well, so it's cool that we've got like a double then and now series for this Ford Bronco. Next up, we have what Mattel Hot Wheels calls the Hot Bird. It is a Firebird. We do know that. I'm not sure why they exactly call it the Hot Bird, but we do have it from the Muscle Mania series. This is an excellent looking casting. I think they've done a fantastic job on this. I really dig in the color of this one as well. I think it really suits this car. And then we do have the T-top roof on there. Look at that. Open T-top roofs on there. Very, very cool looking. Front end looks excellent as well. We got the Firebird logo just right there on there, and then on the side I love the striping that goes down right below it, and then we've got the little Firebird logo right there as well, that stripe that goes around the top, and then your back end with that lip spoiler. I think just such a cool looking casting. The Hot Bird, which I call it is the Firebird, but still great to have this one in the Hot Wheels lineup. Custom small block, brand new recolor of this one right here. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. And this one, it does have some special features to it, which I will show you in a second. So very, very cool, very unique what this car can do right here. And there we have it right here. And I believe these come off. So it is you're traveling, I think the metal variation is called Mega Blocks, but it is technically like the Lego. So it's really cool that we have this. So if you guys want, you can grab some other Mega Blocks or Lego and you can fit them right on top of here and move them all around. But wow, it's just very, very cool and very unique to see this one come to the Hot Wheels lineup with that. Very cool looking wheels as well. But you guys got to get yourself this car and play around with it. It is super nice. Custom 1970 Honda N600, a very, very tiny Hot Wheels car. But let's go ahead and see what this one's all about. We did see this one, I believe before it was in a different color, but I really like this color. This is becoming a very popular mainstream color. It's kind of like a mixture of blue, green, and gray, but I think it looks really cool. I love these little blacked out wheels on here. Great detail on this one right here. Chrome bumpers and chrome base on it right there. So we got the chrome front end. This one just all around excellent, excellent details. I can see this one being a very popular collector car in the future, but go grab it right now, the 1970 Honda N600. Porsche 993 GT2 in white from the Hot Wheels Exotic series. Big fan of this one. We've seen lots of different recolors of this car, but I'm glad that they keep coming up with more because this casting they've done a fantastic job on. I love the wide body look of it. I love the look of these Porsches right here. Just the front end looks so cool, and I love that big rear spoiler on there. Would have liked to see a little bit more detail on the rear end. It's a little bit plain, nothing's really painted. The front, we do have just the painted front lights right here, but just from the side profile look, that top-down view of this one, just a great looking Hot Wheels car. 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe, this one in black, some nice striping on it from the Muscle Mania series. Let's go ahead and have a look at this one, and I've never really been a huge fan of the coupe body style. I prefer the fastback body style of these 1970s Mustangs, but the paint job that they've done on this one actually makes it look really cool, and you kind of forget about that it doesn't have that fastback look to it. Just look at the front top-down view. It looks so good. The paint, they've done an excellent job in it. Not much details for that front end right there, but just with all the striping down the side of it, the wheels look good for this car. Big lip spoiler on here, the Hot Wheels logo just on the back of it. Very, very glossy black look to this one. It's a great looking car, and I'm super excited to have this one in my collection. Indy 500 Oval, brand new recolor of this one. We've seen lots of different recolors of the Indy 500 Oval, and I really like it. I think it's a great car. It's a great casting to the Hot Wheels lineup. Check it out in this kind of, it's a red, but it's almost like an orangey red color to it right here. And we've got, actually it's more, maybe more it's on the orange side. I don't know. You guys comment down below. What do you guys think this more looks like here? We got the Hot Wheels logo on the side. We got the gray wheels on there. We've got that nice spoiler on the back of it right here, and then that blue base on the bottom. But just in overall, it's a great design car, and like I said, we've seen many recolors of this one, including one is a super treasure hunt back a few years ago as well, and I have that one in my collection, so we'll be adding this one to all of the other Indy 500 ovals that I have. And our last car that we're opening up today, we have the Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300, and this one in a rescue livery. So let's go ahead and open this one up and see what this one looks like. Wow, this one looks really good. I'm a big fan of the Unimogs. I think they've done a great job to have them in the Hot Wheels lineup. We've seen all different types of like all-terrain and police, and now we have the rescue variation of the Unimog. So it does say search and rescue. We've got the Hot Wheels logo right there. We've got some sort of rescue logo on there. It might be one of real life, I'm not too sure. And on the front it does say rescue as well. You can see the extra spare tire wheels in the back end right there as far as all that, and then other gear right there to help with the people. Love the wheels too, they look great. What do you guys think of this Hot Wheels Mercedes-Benz Unimog 13? This 1968 Chevy Nova. It's got some crazy paint job on it. Let's go ahead, open this up and get a close-up look at what it looks like, and check out the camo look on this one. Is that not crazy? Just look at the paint job on the top right there. Even from the front end right there, you can see it's got that really cool like louvers on the front end. We got the chrome grille on the front of this, and then from the side look, you can see just how cool like that shark bite type thing is right there. We got the Hot Wheels logo on the back, blacked out wheels with the colored lip on there, and then there's that chrome on the back and chrome on the base as well. Next up, we have the Bone Shaker, and this Bone Shaker, as you can see, is yellow with the moon eyes on it. An interesting look to this one. Let's go ahead and open this one up and get a nice close-up look, and check out the yellow on this one. Does that not look awesome? We got the moon eyes right there. We got a really cool big rear wheel, smaller one in the front, and then we got the big chrome engine on there, the chrome on the interior on this one. Check that one out. And then on the back, you can see more chrome on there, black base on this one all around, but a pretty clean looking Bone Shaker. Next up, we have the Nissan Silvia S13. Check this one out in red with the white wheels on here. Very clean look to this one. Let's go ahead and see what it's all about. You can see that red color looks fantastic. The white wheels look really cool. They really suit the look of this car. Very clean pop-up headlights from the front end right there, and on the side you can just see that nice look to this one. Little lip spoiler on the back of it, as you can see right there. And then we do have nice Tampa work on the rear with the Nissan writing on the back of it. Black base on this one, but all around a great looking clean Nissan. 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor, this one in silver. Check it out. Great looking car. I love the Ford Raptors in real life, and I love the ones that they come in Hot Wheels format. We've seen lots of different color variations of this one. You can see this one a very clean looking silver color. We've got the black kind of striping on the side with Raptor written on there. I love the way silver cars look. You can see all the lines of them really well, and you can see it on this Raptor. We get the Ford logo on the front end right there. Big wide tires on this one, kind of raised up, as you can see right there. Like, nice cool look on there. Sunroof on the top of it, but this one it's kind of like that, like half back. It doesn't have the full four doors. It has the one that kind of flips open. I prefer the one that's the four doors, like the full doors. That one would be pretty cool, but nonetheless, this Raptor still looks good. McLaren Senna Forza Horizon 4 Edition, this one in orange, and you guys know how much I love McLarens in real life, and the Senna is definitely one of the coolest on-road track cars in real life. You can see this one in that McLaren orange color, very fitting for this one. Big rear wing on there, and then the front lights. This was before they kind of retooled the front, where the front would look a little bit better with the lights and stuff like that, but nonetheless still looks good. And we do have on the side, we have that kind of like see-through window just right down there. Got the gray wheels on this one right there, big diffuser on the back of it, and there's that front end look of it as well. It's not the cleanest looking car, but still it's a really cool McLaren Senna. Mercedes-Benz 500e, this one in silver. Let's go ahead and pop this one open, get a nice look at it right here, and there it is. Look at this one right here. Such a good classic look Mercedes-Benz. These wheels, I mean, they are fitting for the time. Not my favorite though. They're a little bit kind of ugly per se. On the back, we have great looking rear light Tampa work on there. It looks fantastic. And on the front end right there, you can see how that looks. Look at that great front grille and all that of this Mercedes-Benz, and clean on the top. Nothing that we can see right there, no sunroof or anything like that. Just some great lines for this Mercedes-Benz 500e. Nissan R390 Gt1, you can see this one right here in this great looking blue color for it, factory fresh. And let's go ahead and pop this one open right here. And there it is. Check out the lines on this one. You can see how it kind of slopes down just on the back for aerodynamics. We got a nice kind of rear end right there. It's kind of got the lights that remind me of a Corvette. We got a lip spoiler on here. This one was like a mid 90s or early 90s supercar, race car, but nonetheless, I think it looks really good in this color and it's cool design. Corvette C7 Z06 Convertible K&N Filter Edition. Check this one out. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Get a nice close-up look at it right here. And this one is in black and it's got some cool K&N colored striping on there, plus the K&N logo just right there on the front end, as you can see. And just check it out from the front. Doesn't that look neat? And from the side end, you can see we've got that different colored wheel tire combination on this one right here. Big rear lip spoiler on that, as you can see right there from the front end. Very classic Corvette look. We've got that supercharger exposed showing off in the front end right there of this one. What a fantastic looking Corvette all around. 1970 Volkswagen Baja Bug. This one is a tuned out edition. Just check out this one. So funny looking. I really like this car when it came out. I think it looks interesting. I like how they did this kind of squished look on the Bug. I mean, the Volkswagen Bug is so small already. Then they give it this like squished out look on there. I think it's awesome. I love it. Love the big wheels on the back you can see, and the smaller ones in the front. This is Baja Blazer, so it is mudded out. So you can see it's got that mudded tire look on there. We got that big rear exhaust on here, the 70 on there as well, but it's a really funny looking Hot Wheels car. Toyota Land Cruiser, this one in blue. This is like a pickup version. We can see that big pickup bed in the back. Let's go ahead, pop it open, see what it is all about. Check it out in this great looking blue color. We've got gray wheels, black tires on here, and there's that white top on there. Very classic for these Land Rovers. Very heavy gloss white on the top right there. Nice Toyota on the front. You can see right there, it says Toyota right there, kind of written. That's really cool. And on the back end, you can see the Toyota written big right there on the back as well. So very fitting for this one, but all around great looking car. Love it in this blue. Very nice looking. The Nissan GTR Liberty Walk Edition. It's got this really long name, LR Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2, but I mean, it's essentially a Liberty Walk GTR. This is the recolor of it. We did get an original release in, I think it was a blue color that we got it in. Now we have the red color, and I love this casting. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and pop this open and get a nice close-up look at it. So unlike the regular GTRs that don't have the wide body, just check this one out. If you look at that from above, check out the wide body look on it, the flared fenders all on the front and back, the nice big rear wing on there, which looks fantastic. And just check it out from the front end right there. Nice modern GTR with the crazy body kit on there. We've got LBWK Liberty Walk on the side of it. Right down there, a little mini Liberty Walk as well. Hot Wheels logo number 12, blacked out wheels, which look really, really good. And then in the back, we do have some stamping for temple work for the rear lights, the license plate, little GTR logo right there. So it's an all around really, really nice design car. I do like it in this red color as well. I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait to see more recolors of this one. Next up, we have the Porsche 993 GT2. I really like this one because it's kind of wide bodied as well. It's got really nice big flared fenders on here, and let's go ahead and get a nice look at this one as well. So we can see this one in the white color with the blacked out wheels, which are kind of small, but then they have that nice chrome lip on them, the Hot Wheels logo just right there on the side of it. We can see from up above right here, you can see the wide body look, especially just in that back right there, that big wide body flared fenders on there. Then we got that nice big spoiler right there, as you can see, looks really cool. Not much as far as stamping, anything goes on the back, and then we do have a nice front end stripe right there, and then the stamped headlights on it right there. Not much detail down below or anything like that, but overall, it's a great design car. We've seen this one come as a premium before, and it's really nice to see it come in more different colored main lines. Next up is the Toyota off-road truck. We've got this one in a nice orange recolor, Holley carburetor sponsorship on there as well. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. This one is definitely meant for like Dakar racing. You can see it's got the mudded out tires on there. We've got the spare wheel tire combination on the back, and there is your Holley right there, Holley equipped carburetor front end right there. But very, very cool. I do like that push bar on the front of it. We've got like, it should have like crazy suspension. Obviously being a mainline, it doesn't have any real suspension on there or anything like that. But overall, it's a great design. I'd love to see this one come in a premium. Maybe, I mean, wouldn't it be cool to have this one as a Hot Wheels RLC car with that full suspension on there, a little bit more detail and everything? I think that would look really, really neat. And next we have a really cool treasure hunt. This is a 2021 Hot Wheels Q-Case treasure hunt, the Lamborghini Countach police car. And as you guys can see, the little treasure hunt logo just right at the front right there. If you guys watched my peg hunting video previously, you would see that I did find this one in store. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. I'm a big fan of this casting. Really, really think it's done very, very well. They've released a lot of different Lamborghini Countach castings from Hot Wheels over the years. And this one released, I believe it was in about 2018, they re-released this one right here, and it came in red originally. And they just did a fantastic job on it. I think that just the way that everything is cut and designed on this casting, it looks exactly like a Countach should be. And if we look in the back, right here, you can see my Hot Wheels RLC Countach back there, and obviously that one's more detailed than this one, but this one is a great, great looking casting. This is that emergency police pace car type thing right here, and there is your treasure hunt logo right there, and we do have it on that side as well, so you can see that it is a true treasure hunt Hot Wheels. What do you guys think of this Lamborghini Countach treasure hunt? 2020 Toyota Gr Supra yellow recolor of this one, originally released in white. Now we've got the yellow, and you guys know I'm a big fan of yellow. It's my favorite color, so I love to see this re-release color. I think the design of the Gr Supra is excellent. You can see it just from over top. It's got like kind of that bubbly look on there, but look at that front end. That's a really cool looking aggressive front end. Nice big spoiler on the back of this one. You can see this one does have like flared fenders, wide body look on it. Lots of wide body cars in today's video, but just looks excellent. I love this design. I would have liked to see more detail on the back. We do have the premium one. There was a recent premium one released, which you can see right back here. So we're going to get a little bit more detail on that one, obviously, but this one for a mainline in yellow, this is a great, great one to collect. So definitely look it out. It's in stores right now. If you can find it, definitely get this one and match it with your mainline or your premium. Ford GT40 Gumball 3000 then and now edition of this one right here. And let's go ahead and pop this one open. I love the GT40. Obviously became much more popular as well in the last few years because of the Ford versus Ferrari movie. And this one is that black GT40, the winning Le Mans variation of it. Look at this car. Doesn't that just look amazing? I love the stripe down the middle. We've got the Gumball 3000 logo on the front of it, and wow, I mean, I don't know what to say. I just love the GT40. It's one of the all-time classic amazing cars. It's awesome to have these ones in a Hot Wheels format, getting more and more of them. And moving on to our next car, we've got the now variation of our Ford GT40. So let's go ahead and pop this one open. We'll do a little bit of a comparison as well, side by side of them. But this one is your now variation. Obviously, another great design. This is one of the coolest new designed cars as well, the brand new Ford GT. It's not called the GT40 because they didn't have the rights to the name. They just call it the Ford GT, but that's okay. Look at that front stamping of those lights, the nice stripe that goes down the middle. The number 4 is well to match the then variation. And let's go ahead and grab them side by side now so you guys can see them as a little bit of comparison. There we go. So we have both variations of our then and now Ford GT40 and Ford GT. I like the white wheels on the new one, but I feel like those like colored chrome wheels on the old one actually fit very nicely for that one. There's your overtop view. You can see the differences on where the Ford is, differences in the stripe, and then let's go ahead and look at the back of those ones as well. So obviously your older style back and your very modern back end on these Ford GT40 and GTs. Guys, what do you guys think of the then and now series of these cars? Mclaren F1. I know you guys have seen me open up several of these, but I just love this casting. It's my favorite car of all time, so I've got a lot of them open and I display them all around my studio and whatnot. So let's open up another one that we can use to display, and here it is. I can't wait to see what type of recolors they come out with this one. I think there's a black recolor of this one coming soon, but there's going to be more, I'm sure, in the future. Great detail on the back end of that one. Absolutely love it. These wheels, I mean, they kind of are period correct. They kind of look similar to what they would come with from the factory. Love the front end as well. Look at that stamping. Absolutely perfect on here. No side mirrors or anything like that, but that's okay. But there it is. McLaren F1. You guys know how much I love this car. I've bought in so many of them. 1976 Greenwood Corvette, and I love this casting. We've gotten many different recolors of this, but this blue color looks great. It's kind of a bluish teal color, but I love it. I think it looks so good. And sticking with our wide body theme for our video, you can see it's kind of got that wide fared fender look on this one as well. Even for a 1970s look, this looks great. I love the side exhaust that it has. You can see how it comes out from the side right there. Very, very period correct. And then you can see the wide body look on here. So that's your standard Corvette. There's your flared wide body fenders on there. Look at the aerodynamics. You got that air flowing right through there and all that. Very, very, very nice. But just overall, the Greenwood Corvettes, they were nice race cars in the 70s. And I think it's one of the coolest designs for this C3 Corvette. Range Rover Classic. This one coming out late in 2021. This one in red. And it's just it's a classic Range Rover design. It's kind of like the civilian Range Rover. So I mean, this one they've converted, it looks like, to be more of an off-roady look because it's got that just like all the windows and all gone on the back, so it's made to be a total like off-road race vehicle. We've got all the sponsors and stuff on the side of it. We've got like Michelin, Hot Wheels, Castrol, Land Rover, the I Bet Springs, all that good stuff on there. Very, very cool. On the back end, Range Rover with the classic license plate, the RR Classic license plate on there, and that's a nice touch to it as well. These wheels look really, really good for this car as well. And then on the front end, just all blacked out, and it looks like we've got some like a strong bar or something like that on the front end right there. And I think that's just like a mini sunroof, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's like an escape door if you're racing and you get stuck or something, you have to get out of it. But overall, great design car. I don't know what they're gonna do as far as recolors for this, or if they're gonna all have like the racing livery and stuff like that on there. So it'll be interesting to see what they come out with in the future. Chevy Silverado off-road in this nice looking yellow color wide body. Let's go ahead and open this one up and see what it's all about. You can see this shiny yellow color on this one. Really, really like that. Like the black right there on the front with that white trim on the outside. Looks kind of neat. It's kind of a different touch to the Tampa work on the out right there. We have a nice push bar on the front end of it. Big wide body, like raised up lifted truck with those tires just sticking out right there. So classic American pickup truck. Next up, we have a brand new recolor of the 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Check out this blue color with the white wheels on this. I really, really like it. Let's go ahead and get a close-up look at this. Just look at that great looking paint job on this. These white wheels look fantastic. We've seen these ones. They've been pretty popular in the 2021 set. Now we're getting some carrying over to 2022, but nonetheless, they look fantastic. Great looking Tampa work on the back end of this one. And on the front, we do have that nice stripe that comes down the hood. And then just check out the detail on the front end of this Mercedes. Great look to that front end, very classic Mercedes-Benz, but overall a very, very cool. I really, really like this recolor of this Mercedes-Benz A-Class. Range Rover Classic, this is actually a 2021 release. It came in the last case of 2021. I never got the last case of 2021, so I'm happy to pick this car up in store. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what this one looks like. Wow, great looking red color. This is a new model in 2021, so this is the first time we've seen this casting. Check out that black front grille and Castrol with the blacked out hood on that one. Cool looking top work on the side. This is supposedly like an off-road racing variation of this Land Rover, but very, very cool. I do like it. Like all the stamping and stuff like that that's on there. That looks really, really neat. On the back end does have that Range Rover on there. And we even have an RR Classic on the plate right there. Check that out. That's a very neat touch to this car. But overall, I'm digging this one. This is nice. Mighty K, a brand new casting for 2022 from the Hot Wheels Metro series. And this is like a Japanese pickup truck as far as I know. It kind of looks like one of those mini transporter pickup trucks. It's called the Mighty K. I don't know the history about these, so if you know anything about these, let me know in the comment section down below. But I really do think this one, they've done a great job on it. It's proportionate, it's very nice and small. Kind of ugly in the front headlights and stuff though. I mean, not a huge fan of this. I mean, I prefer the big old American pickups than this little thing, but these ones are quite popular work trucks within Japan. Actually, if we look at the back, look at that. That's a cool touch. We have a skateboard in the back. That's pretty neat. I'm not too sure about that. We do have a little tire right there, and then we've got the Asada on the back, it says, so I'm not too sure what that means. A little Hot Wheels logo on there, nice stamping temple work, very, very tiny wheel tire combination of this one. 2020 Toyota Gr Supra, we got it recolored in yellow. We saw the white variation released previously. We've gotten a couple of premium ones. We actually have a premium one just right back there on my wall, right there. But other than that, let's go ahead and open up the new yellow color right apart from right there. And there it is. Look at this yellow color. You guys know yellow is my favorite color, so absolutely love this one. Kind of disappointed there's no tempo work on the back end. It's a little bit plain there, but they have saved it for the side. So we've got kind of all the sponsored graphics there. We got a nice pinstripe that goes right down there. The front end, look at the detail for those front headlights. Doesn't that look amazing? Very, very good. We got the Toyota logo just right there on the front end. But overall, it's a fantastic design for this Toyota Gr Supra. Next, we have the Indy 500 Oval. This one in a cool looking color. I love the base on this too. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. We've seen many different recolors of the Indy 500 Oval, and here is another one to add to the collection. Gray wheels on there. Nice cool looking blue base on it as well. The Hot Wheels logo right there on the side. That little flag right there on the back wing, and you can see it from the top. Just a very, very classic design Hot Wheels car. Like I said, we've gotten many, many different recolors, including a Super Treasure Hunt that we got. I believe it was 2018 we had the Super Treasure Hunt for this one, but overall, I've always really liked the Indy 500 Oval. Next up, another brand new casting for 2022. It's the tuned out Volkswagen Golf MK1. Check that one out. Oh my gosh, what a funny looking car. Let's go ahead and pop it open right here. Get a nice close-up look. Just from the front end, I think this thing is just funny looking. Just look at that, the tuned out variation of this car. This has got to be one of the most funny looking tuned out cars that I've seen from Hot Wheels in a long time. You can see how it's got that big exhaust that comes out the back right there from the side. Just look at that, the squished in body and then kind of raised up number 66 Hot Wheels logo VW on the back end. Just overall, like I said, one of the funniest cars that I've seen Hot Wheels release in a long time. Pagani Huayra released in this crazy new copper gold color right here, gold wheels. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. A nice looking recolor to this one right here. Look at the black on there, just on the side. Look at the gold wheels on there, very, very shiny. And that color, wow, that is a crazy look of this new car here. And you can see the black striping in the front and the lights that are just right in there. We've seen many different recolors of the Pagani Huayra, but it's a good looking designed car. I'm more of a fan of the Huayra Roadster, but this one overall looks great. What do you guys think of this Pagani Huayra? Mazda REPU pickup truck in orange, brand new color release of this one. It's been a while actually since we've seen this one. I think it's been a year or two, and we finally get a nice new recolor of this one. Great looking tampo work on this. Let's go ahead and open it up so you guys can see this one up close right here. But there is that orange from the side. We got the Mazda on the back, Hot Wheels logo, and then we look at the back, rotary power written on the back. That's really, really cool. I like the touch to that one right here. Same logos on the side for this side right here. Nice black pinstriping that goes down there. These wheels, they kind of fit this era of car, so not too bad. And then the front end, great looking front end. I like the detail right there with those lights, the logo in the center. Just an overall very, very nice new recolor to this. I feel like they've added a good touch of detail to this one to make it look better. 2017 Ford GT, brand new recolor from the Then and Now series. I believe this is actually a 2021 release. It's the Now's variation between the Ford line, but very, very cool. Like to see this one on the pegs right now. Let's go ahead and pop it open to get a nice look at this Ford GT. Just look at the striping, the white wheels on here. This looks absolutely great. I love it, love it, love it. Love that striping that goes down the center. The number 4, very classic number 4 color. The history of the Ford GT40 right there with that number 4. We do have great looking tempo work for those front headlights on the side. And I just love the side look of this car. I think it looks amazing. And we look at the back right there. Not much as far as any stamping or tempo work right there. It's kind of saved for that striping that goes down the center. And then that front headlight look of this one. 1976 Greenwood Corvette, this one in a nice metallic looking color to it. Let's go ahead and pop it open and see what this one's all about, and check that one out. It's almost like a dark blue color to this one. You can see the metallic flakes in the paint right there. Nice cool stripe that goes down the center, the number 22 right there. The Greenwood Corvettes, they're like a Corvette C3 Stingray, but with a nice wide body look to it. So you can see that wide body to it. I've always been a big fan of this era of Corvettes, and you can see the back end. That's your regular Corvette, and then you have the wide body that you can see that just sticks out. Crazy, crazy look to this Corvette. We've seen this casting several times before, lots of different recolors of it, but I really, really like it. Bad Bagger from the Hot Wheels Flame series. Check out this motorbike. Oh my gosh, look at the flames down the sides of this. Let's go ahead and see it up close, what it's all about right here. And you can just see it's a very heavy bike actually, so it's a lot heavier than I thought because it is all metal on the inside, all metal right here, so no plastic besides just the wheels on here and just this little piece right there. A very, very nice designed motorbike right here. You can see from the front end, you can see that wheel that's right there, and you can see just on the back, just look at the paint job, the seat, and from the top right there. Overall looks great. If you like this style of motorbike, these like kind of classic rod Harley Davidson style motorbikes, then this is definitely a cool one to collect. Let's go ahead and see if it stands up. We'll put it right here. It kind of stands up. It's got a little bit of a lip right here on the side, so it does kind of sit just over, but not too bad. Not too bad. What do you guys think of this new motorbike? Porsche 935. Check this one out. Love the look of this color right here. 70 on the side of it, very classic style wheels on here. Let's go ahead and pop it open so we can see it. Cool looking stripes that it has. Check out how the stripes just come around right here, and then they kind of continue like right about there. So very, very cool. We got a little Hot Wheels logo just right on the back. I love the front end of this one. It's kind of like new and retro at the same time. Very, very cool looking. Really, really like that. Cool looking spoiler on the back here, and even got that little escape door if there's a fire. Very nice looking race car style Porsche 935. 67 Chevelle Ss 396 from the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics. Go ahead and pop this one open, and this is kind of like a brighter yellow color, not like a pure yellow like the Toyota Supra that we did see. This one has some sort of thing written on the side right here. Osley's written on the side of it. Not too sure exactly what that means. Nice gray wheels, tire combination on here. Bigger ones on the rear, smaller ones on the front, just like a lot of these muscle cars did have. It's got some writing on the back right there. Can't really tell exactly what that says, but overall, love that chrome grille on there. The black stripes that go right down the front. They skip the roof and then they continue just down the back. I like that touch to it right there. Then we got the chrome on the back, but a nice looking muscle car. Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, and this one is a then and now series, so perhaps we will get a now variation for this set right here. But let's go ahead and have a look at this. I really like the color of this one. It's a really cool looking gray color to it. Blacked out wheels on here, the black on the bottom right there. Skyline, it says right there on the back. That nice little lip spoiler. It's a very, very clean design with this color. Just look at the top. I love how it's got like that metallic paint with that gloss that's just right over top of it. So it really shines in my lights, as you can see. We got the chrome little bumper on the front, and that's like a little lip style bumper on there. Very nice for these JDM Designs cars. Good detail for those lights on the back as well. Very, very nice to see that. But overall, what do you guys think of this Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR? Custom 1970 Honda N600, this really tiny car. We've seen this one before and we're getting lots of recolors of it now. And this new color that you see right here, it's very, very trendy right now. We're seeing this color on a lot of newer cars in real life, and now it's come into Hot Wheels. It's kind of like a grayish blue color. I really do like this color. It's nice to see on some cars, but there it is in this Honda N600. Very, very tiny of a car. I mean, let's grab the Supra right here and we can see how much longer the Supra is, and this one for a 1/64, it's like probably 2/3 the size of the Toyota Supra. But overall, I think it's a really cool looking little car. It's kind of cool to collect. I'm not a big fan of like these older style cars, but this one, because it's so tiny, I like to have this one. And last, we have our Hot Wheels Mystery Models car. And this one is, I believe, a 2021 Mystery Models 3 set. And I think I know what this car is, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna go ahead and open up and see what it is and see how cool this looks. We'll go ahead and pop that open and we'll just remove it just right there. And there it is. It's the DeLorean. I thought it was going to be the DeLorean. So here we have Space Radar written on the side. I mean, if you know DeLoreans, that's pretty correct to have that. Just check out all the graphics and tamper work on this one on the top. That looks so crazy. It's totally Back to the Future-ish, isn't it, right? And on the back end, you can see it's got kind of like a cool looking see-through window, but it's like you can't quite see all the way through. It's really, really nice and correct to do that right there. Blacked out wheels with the gold lip on it. Wow, very, very cool to have this Mystery Models car. We'll actually go ahead and see what other stuff we have for this set right here. I like that Hot Wheels sticker right there. Look at the Hot Wheels sticker matches the DeLorean. Check that out. That is so cool. And on this Mystery Models set, we'll actually open this one up and I'll show you some of the premium cars and all the cars included on here. So the DeLorean is car number 1 from the set. I was trying to find the Nissan Skyline RS, but I could not find that one. Then there's a couple fantasy cars and stuff like that that I didn't really want to get, but I'm happy to have the DMC DeLorean, and there it is. The 2015 Dodge Charger SRT from the HW Rescue series, and this one actually came as a Chase ID car as well, so watch for that on the pegs. But until then, we've got the mainline variation, so let's go ahead and pop it open and get a nice look at it. And it is a nice bright yellow color, as you can see right there. We've got some writing on the front that says Rescue 7 on it, which is interesting. If we look from the front, we don't have much as far as tamper work or anything like that goes. You can see right there for the front lights. They've saved all the lettering and stuff for the side and the top of it. We've got some little lights on there. They got that light bar right there. The blacked out wheels with the nice colored lip on there, and we don't have much on the back as far as stamping or anything like that goes, but not bad, an all around good looking Dodge Charger. Tricera truck, we've got a brand new color variation of it from the Dino Riders series. Let's go ahead and pop it open and get a look at this one. And this is quite the interesting casting if you're a fantasy collector. This is definitely one to get, because just look at how crazy this thing is. Just look at this, the weird like kind of fin things that are coming up and the horns that are on it. It looks very, very aggressive from the front end. We got the nice colored wheels and the colored lip on them as well. And in the back, it looks like we've got the engine with the exhaust that just kind of rotates right out of there. But overall, kind of a funny looking casting, but I do like the new recolors of these ones. Nissan R390 Gt1, brand new color of this one in red from the Factory Fresh series. We did see this one originally released in blue as the first release casting, new for 2021. Let's go ahead and pop open this new red one, and it's kind of like a darker like maroonish candy apple type of red color you can see right there. We don't have much as far as stamping or anything like that goes. It's a pretty clean looking car. We can see these wheels on here. They're kind of period correct. This is like I think it's an early 90s car. And we look on the back right there. We've got some nice stamping and tempo work for the lights and all of that right there. And on the front end, you can see the nice stamping for the lights right there. So it's a nicely detailed car. I like that grille on the front, looks really good. It's just an overall fast looking designed car. Turtle shell, brand new color of turtle shell. As you can see from the Street B series, very chromed out on the turtle shell, different color wheels, tire combination from the front and back. Let's go ahead and have a look at turtle shell right here. This kind of goes with our previous dinosaur car. Kind of looks like that style right there, but there is the turtle look on the front, red turtle with the big chrome shell on that one. Very, very cool. Like that big chrome shell, very shiny. Red wheels, and then the front we've got the different colored ones with the white kind of on the inside trim right there. We've got the big exhaust coming out the back right there, and the engine right there. Very, very nice. You can see that little cute little turtle face on this one. 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata from the Then and Now series. We've got a brand new color variation of this one right here. Let's go ahead and see what it's all about. And this one does have a matte finish paint job on there. It's a matte gray. I actually really like this one. It does look really cool. It feels really nice. We got the nice striping that comes kind of off-centered. We actually saw this exact car in red, same striping and everything like that. We got the nice blacked out wheels on there. We got some white trim on the side with the Mazda logo right there. The Hot Wheels logo right out the front right there as well. Big rear wing on this one. We got the roll cage in there, blacked out interior. It's an overall great looking Mazda Miata MX-5. La Troca from the HW Art Cars series, and you can see all the beautiful artwork on this one right here. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it's all about. Ooh, lots of gold on this one. We actually didn't really notice while it was inside, but you can see, look at the gold base on that. That's very cool. We got the gold wheels on there as well. I guess the paint on there, it's kind of like a little bit, not like a shiny gold, but it is gold as well. We got the Art Cars logoing right there on the side. There's that big chrome gold grille on the front, and you can see all the artwork that just kind of shines through on the hood. Very nicely done. The H on the top of it to spell out Hot Wheels with the other Art Car series. Not much on the back as far as stamping or tempo work goes or anything like that. And oh man, that gold base looks really cool for La Troca. 1994 Bugatti EB110 SS from the HW Exotic series. SS stands for Super Sport, and that was like the limited edition variations of the Bugatti EB110. Really like it in this blue color. I hope they release it in silver as well, because silver is kind of the color for this car as well as that blue. But let's go ahead and pop this one open. An interesting story, way back when these cars first released, I went to the auto show, and there was a silver one of these sitting at the auto show, brand new, and it was like $500,000, but just a crazy looking car, quad turbo V16, I think it is, or W16, something like that. But it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I really like the car, like the design of the car. Love all the slots and grille pieces like that. That spoiler looks really good on it. This blue color though does look great. I love these chrome 10-spoke wheels as well, and we can see from the front end, just a crazy looking, and it's so exciting to get new Bugattis to the Hot Wheels lineup. So I'm definitely interested to see what they come out with as far as premium goes for these cars, and we'll definitely have to do a comparison between some other Bugattis right back there. So in the future, stay tuned for that one. Until then, love the Bugatti EB110 Super Sport. Ain't Fair from the HW Metro series, and you can see this one right here. It's a bus. It's got the bike on the front of it. Let's go ahead and pop it open, and it does look really neat. It says HW Destination Center. I don't know, maybe I'm just guessing that's what it is. Hot Wheels Destination Center, something like that. But there it is right here. It looks like an orange color for this one. We've got the gold wheels on there, and we can see from the front end, there it is holding that bike. It just looks like a standard Metro bus right here. And we've got the chrome, the big engine on the back right there. It looks like the air conditioning and fan unit on the top of it right there. And if we look kind of inside, it's chromed on the inside. It's really hard to see because they're like really tinted windows on this one, and it says HW Metro from the side right there, but ain't fair. It's a really interesting casting to come to the Hot Wheels lineup. 52 Chevy from HW Flames series, and there it is, nicely flamed out. And we'll go ahead and take a nice close-up look at this one right here, and it's a matte finish paint job, kind of like that similar matte gray to the Mazda that we looked at earlier. Actually, it's a way different of a color, but it's got that same feel to it though. So very, very interesting. It's kind of made to look like it's kind of like a rustic design. That's what a lot of these old like hot rod style trucks do, and the hot rod cars and stuff. They're made to look kind of old and rustic, which I think it kind of fits these old cars right here. Got the big chrome on there and chrome on the base of it as well. Very, very shiny. Not much as far as stamping or anything on the back goes, or the front for any of the lights. They've saved it for all of those big flames on this 52 Chevy. Next up from the Fast Foodie series, we have got the Aisle Driver. New color variation of Aisle Driver. Let's go ahead and pop it open right here. And I've always liked this casting. It's really funny. I mean, you know what it is. It's just a shopping cart, and then it's got the little dude guy right here. And this little dude guy, if you actually put him on right here and you snap him on, he can just go floop, boop, boop. He can go all the way up and down and do whatever stunts, or he can even go here. We'll flip him even that way. We'll go this way as well, and so he can stand that way right there. We got the blacked out wheel with the white lip on there. Says Aisle Driver on it, and it's just got the fully through right here. You can actually put little Lego guys and stuff in here as well. There's that base. It's a very small stance to this one right here, and I don't know if this is supposed to be like an imitation engine or something like that. I don't know where the engine would be on the Aisle Driver, but let's go ahead here. We'll put the little guy in there, and he can just kind of roll away. Bye-bye, Aisle Driver. Porsche 914 Safari from HW Exotics, brand new color variation in white. We saw this one, I believe we saw this one in yellow as our first release, and then there's, I don't know if there was another color in between, I can't remember exactly, but we've got the white color release of this one. Blacked out wheels on this one with the chrome lip on there. It says 21 with the Porsche on the side. 21, I don't know if it means for the 21 release. I don't think so. But we got the nice push bar on the front end. This is like that protector piece right here because it's made for off-road. So when it bounces, it can bounce kind of over stuff right there. And then we've got the nice wheel tire combination spare in there. You can see the roll bar for that one. We've got like the roof rack style thing so it can hold its extra gas tank or any supplies like that when it's going through its rally. But I really like this car. Definitely a cool, interesting Porsche to the Hot Wheels lineup. And last but not least, an interesting Hot Wheels. It is the Ducati Scrambler Hot Wheels edition from the Baja Blazers. We've got a new color variation of this one. Let's go ahead and pop it open and get a nice look at this one. And you can see this one, it's like kind of like an army color, and then it's got that weird like shark guy on here. So we've seen this one on a lot of cars, that kind of like shark stamping. I'm not too sure the significance of it. I think it's actually, now that I think of it, I remember seeing it on like airplanes back in like the World War I and II, I think, like that. They had like those airplane style, like the stamping on there. So I'm not sure exactly, but if you guys know, you can let me know in the comment section down below. It says Ducati right there, and then you can see that color of it, very army style bike for this one. And then the wheel tire combination, I mean, it's really weird how like these like wobble so much. So I don't know, like they're not like, you would think that they would be like locked in, but you can just see how much movement there is for these wheels and tires, which is really, really weird. It's got a good amount of weight for it for being a motorbike because it's mainly a metal body right here. But nonetheless, what do you guys think? What do you think of the Ducati motorbikes coming to the Hot Wheels? The first car that we'll start it off with is the 2019 Audi R8 Spider from Hot Wheels Exotic Series, and this is the mainline variation. They did have a super treasure hunt variation of this exact car, but the mainline one, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and pop it open right here and just look at the shine of that. So glossy. Absolutely love it. We love these wheels as well. Check them out, those nice chrome wheels. Great detail on the front end of the R8, and then the Spider variation, you can see the black seats in the interior right there. Nice detail on the rear end as well. Little Audi logo right there, but just a great looking car overall. Really happy to have this casting in the lineup and liking all these new colors. And now it's coming as a supercharger run as well. 67 Camaro from the HW Dream Garage, and we've got the worldwide written on the side of it. I'm not sure the significance of this car. If anyone else knows, they can let me know in the comments section down below. But let's go ahead and open this one up, and you can see the writing of worldwide just right on the side right there. Look at all the graphics and stuff, all the details on there. If we look on the top as well, we got all these weird things, RS, and it says all these weird writing and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't know the significance of this car and what it's supposed to mean or what it's supposed to stand for. So if you guys know, you guys can let me know. But I like the color of it. I think it's really cool. The nice chrome on the front end, the chrome base down there as well. It's just an overall nice looking Hot Wheels car. 2 Jet Z from the Rod Squad series in glossy red. I really like the glossy red look of this one. Let's go ahead and open this one up and take a close-up look at that and check it out. 2 Jet Z, if you guys aren't familiar with it, is the Hot Wheels winner from the Hot Wheels Tour. So just look at that Legends Tour winner car. I think it was 2018 or 2019. Can't remember exact year, but I think it's a great looking car. Very interesting. It's kind of like half jet, half car in the red, and then with the kind of the shark fin bite thing that they seem to do on quite a few cars, but very interesting. I like to see this one in the Hot Wheels line. And from Space Jam, a new legacy, the brand new Space Jam movie with LeBron James in it from HW Space 70s van. And it's got all the Space Jam characters on the side. We're just going to open this one up and we're going to get a nice look at all the cool stuff on the side of it. Let's look from this side right here first. And there is LeBron and all these Space Jam characters. There we go, the Toon Squad. It's got the Hot Wheels logo on it. Got some nice gold wheels on there, Space Jam that it says right down there. Nothing written on the back of it, pretty plain. And from this side, I think, is it the same? No, it's different from this side. There we go. So we can see some different graphics. You can see LeBron, I guess, with a bunch of basketballs and stuff, dunking. Goon Squad on this one right here. So we go Toon Squad right there, and Goon Squad right there. I guess that would be the competition of who they play. I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm not really 100% sure. But still, very cool looking Space Jam from the front of it. Cool looking car. 67 Chevy C10 pickup truck from HW Hot Trucks. Nice looking blue color on this one, kind of a lighter blue, baby blue, I guess you could say. And we got a little bit darker blue on the bottom. We got the Goodyear logo right there, blacked out wheels with the chrome lip on there, the big cowl hood on this one as well, chrome on the front end, chrome on the interior, and then chrome in the back end as well. We got the big slots and cutouts for the wheel tire combination. I guess it's supposed to be like a drag truck, but pretty neat looking pickup truck. And we have a brand new casting. It is the Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02 from the HW Green Speed. Nissan Leafs are fully electric vehicles, so it is from the HW Green Speed. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop it open, and we can see this one up close right here. Nice looking, kind of a grayish silver color. It's got some shine to it. It's got some glossy paint over it, over like a sparkly paint job on there. We got the Nissan Intelligent Mobility written on the side of it. Big spoiler on the rear end right there. Not much as far as detail or anything goes in the back. I don't even know if it's supposed to have any details in the back. Do you guys know? Is it maybe supposed to be just like that for aerodynamics? It could be. And from the front end, there we go, the classic Nissan look on the front end. I'm not a big fan of the Nissan Leaf in real life, to be completely honest with you. And then they made it into a race car. I feel like this is one of the cars that you just don't really need to make into a race car. So it's cool in a Hot Wheels format, but nah, not my favorite. Erkenstein Rod is back in a new color variation. There it is. Let's go ahead and open it up, get a nice look at Erkenstein Rod. And we've seen him in some pretty kind of like aggressive, tough colors, and now we've got it in this like lighter color. So it's kind of odd to have it in this particular color, but Erkenstein Rod, nice looking casting, and you can see it's got all like the slots and stuff like that, the engine underneath there. That's kind of like a weird roll bar on it. Blacked out wheels with a chrome lip on it there. And what does it say? It says wheels, motors, something, wheels, motors. It's so hard to read, but we can see it just written there
on the side, and we've got something that sticks out right here. I guess that kind of helps the engine. I don't know. Oh, and the engine's in front, so I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to be at the top right there. And there we go. We can see it looks like even got a turbo or something on the front there. But Erkenstein rod in our new color variation. Tesla Cybertruck, the one you have been waiting for, the one that I've been waiting to open up. I can't wait to hold this car, see how it is. And we got it from the HW Green Speed. Of course, got this electric pickup truck. So let's go ahead and pop open the Tesla Cybertruck here and see what it's all about. All right, look at this. Okay, so we got plastic on the back, and this is supposed to be like maybe a solar charging panel. I think in real life that's what they're trying to make this into be. Metal body, so I think it is metal body. I think it's fully metal body just on the sides, and then plastic underneath. It doesn't feel particularly heavy. It's kind of average for a Hot Wheels car. I know it kind of looks like it might be heavier, but it's not. But it's a great looking. I mean, it's just like I said in my unboxing video, the Cybertruck, it's kind of ugly, but it's kind of like so ugly that I love it. I just love how they made it like this, and they made the aggressive design. And when the Cybertruck came out, when it originally was announced, I was like, okay, that can't be the actual truck. Let's see the actual truck. And then they finished off their announcement, and that was it. And it shocked the world that they made a truck look like this, but now it's kind of growing on a lot of people, including myself, and it's kind of somewhat cool now. I kind of think the Cybertruck is cool. So I don't know, what do you guys think of the Tesla Cybertruck, especially in a Hot Wheels format? You guys let me know in the comment section down below what you think of it. From HW Screen Time, we've got Mario Kart's cart, the standard cart. And there is Mario on there, looking cool. Standard cart. So we actually had a whole like Mario Kart series that came out with all the Mario Karts, and then for some reason they're just now releasing them in the main line. So we've got the mainline Mario standard cart right here, and you can see it. And so obviously Mario's not on it, which is what the difference is on the other ones, but I think it's kind of cool. It's just like the Mario standard Mario Kart, and I think you could probably fit like a Lego guy on here maybe. I don't know if it actually fits, but it's kind of cool to see it in the mainline format right there. There's the big exhaust that comes out, the interesting wheel tire combination, the blue base on there, the red and white on the top with the M for Mario. And I assume I don't know, I actually don't know if we're gonna get maybe the other characters. We're gonna get Luigi and Yoshi and all of them characters. Maybe we might get them in the future, guys. But what do you think of Mario Kart's standard cart? See me rolling from Xpera Motors. Crazy interesting casting, and I'll show you guys exactly what it is. If you guys are playing and you need a dice, all you need to do is grab a See Me Rollin', because it has a dice built into it. So if we see when it rolls just right on here, you can actually spin it just like that. This would be cool to play Monopoly with. I think maybe you can just spin it just like that. And then we look on the inside right there, you can see there's number 1, there's 6, there's 5, there's 4, there's 3, there's 2, back to 1. There we go. So See Me Rollin', very, very cool, interesting casting. There's the dice on the top of it as well in this nice looking red color. Porsche Taycan Turbo S from HW Green Speed. Quite a few electric cars in this video, but hey, Porsche Taycan Turbo S, very, very quick car in real life, and very, very nice electric car. I like the design of it. Let's go ahead and have a look at that Taycan design. Very classic Porsche, but then it just looks very, very cool from the front end. I just love this design. I mean, obviously you don't need any like air intakes or anything like that, so it's kind of like the bottom right here. I don't think it's actually real intakes or anything. I'm not sure how it does for cooling maybe of the brakes or something like that, but it just looks so cool. It just looks so cool. I actually hope that they release this in white with like the blacked out wheels, because that's kind of what the concept variation, the mission concept came out with. So it had like white on the wheels and they were black on the inside. It looked really, really cool. So maybe we'll get a white one in the future. I assume we're definitely going to get some recolors of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, but until then, we've got this nice looking red color. GT Scorcher from HW Screen Time, matte blue finish on this one. It's an interesting looking casting. It's got some aerodynamic design, kind of like with this like flat base bottom right here, different wheel tire combination from the front and the rear. Really cool looking matte finish paint job on here. Really like this. These kind of look like speakers on the back of it. I don't know exactly what those are supposed to be, but we got the big spoiler on the rear end of it, and the Hot Wheels logo on the side of it, and that nice big front kind of like diffuser lip right there. So I guess it's more aerodynamic. But what do you guys think of this one? A cool new muscle car, the Amc Rebel Machine. Just check out that cool color from the Muscle Mania series. I really like this one. I think it was really cool to see this one come to the Hot Wheels lineup and then to open it up in this cool looking color. I love the kind of like, it's red, white, and blue, but it's like a lighter blue. It's not like, I don't think it's supposed to be like the red, white, and blue for the US of A, but still, it kind of is, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is just red, white, and blue for America. It's AMC. It's an American Motors company. So there you go. So maybe it is. I stand corrected, guys. And we got the nice chrome red wheels on there. We got the chrome front bumper, chrome on the bottom. It is very American of this car, the Amc Rebel Machine. I think it looks really, really cool. I really like this one. Happy to have this one. Praying Menace. Check out the Praying Menace from the Street Beast series. And let's go ahead and open up Praying Menace. And it's basically like, it's like a Praying Menace. I mean, what it is, that's what it is. You can see it right there. It's supposed to look like that. We got the cool looking design, the body on there. Oh, look at that. Look at all the graphics and stuff on there. I think it actually really makes this car. Red tires. Red tires. We don't see that very often, but we got the red tires to match the red base of this one. And then the kind of like darkened out like one-seater position for this one. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like an F1 type of car. The engine on the bottom with the chrome all down there as well. I don't know. Some of these fantasy cars are cool. This one, I think it's really cool. I do. I actually have to give it to it. It is a really cool looking fantasy car. And last but not least, we've got the Pixel Shaker in a new color. This is the pixelated Bone Shaker. If you're not familiar with this one, it's been out now for several years and it's pretty neat looking. You can see now it's got the skull on there, the pixelated skull like the Bone Shaker has. And if we look in front, the pixelated Bone Shaker from the front as well, and on the top it definitely looks like what is it, like Minecraft or something like that. I guess they have all the pixelated stuff on there. I don't really play any of those, but check out this one, the Pixel Shaker, blacked out wheels on it. Very, very nice. Cool to have another recolor of this one. And that's gonna wrap it up for this unboxing video, guys. In the comment section down below, let me know which car was your favorite. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be picking that Cybertruck, but there's lots of other good choices. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.